I just arrived here from Moscow by train. You can see a small train station, a railway station behind me. There are two railway stations. It's a not central one. It's just Moscow railway station for passing by trains. And it's early morning right now. It's kind of cool and chilling. I guess it's about +5 degrees. So what's interesting in there? I arrived here for one day just to look around. It's a very interesting historical city. It was founded by Yaroslavl the Wise in 1100. I don't know. So we are going to look around, see some historical places, and enjoy our trip. Today is May the 9th, so there will be fireworks in the evening devoted to the day of victory. And I'm going just that way because I'm not in the center. I'm going to have a small walk. There is a park behind me. And the city is beautiful, it's all clean, and right now, yes, there is a train, old train, because it's near the railway station. So we'll see what is interesting. I stopped by this interesting house. It's interesting because it's typical. It was typical for some centuries because before this people built just wooden houses, and after some time they started building the bricks basement, and the second floor was normally wooden. Still wooden because not so many people had enough money for it, but this already was protected from fire, from being destroyed by fire or something, by like time. So I suppose kind of 18. Taking a Golden Ring is the ring, so-called ring of cities around Russia, old historical cities with historical heritage and some importance for history. And today it's Yaroslavl. It was founded in, according to the legend, in the year 1100 by Yaroslavl. According to the name, it's quite logical. And it was founded at the bank of two rivers. I don't see that river, I'm just coming to it. And if you walk around, you see a lot of symbols, and the symbol of Yaroslavl is a bear. Because according to the legend, Yaroslav, with his team of warriors, was just going with some issues somewhere, and when he was passing this point, he noticed that there was a settlement of barbarians. Yaroslav was Christian by that time, so he saw a settlement of barbarians, and at this very moment they were, I would say, robbing some merchants who were passing by, because it was maybe path for merchandisers and for merchants, and so he saved those merchants and decided that it's a good real place for a settlement, for a city. Oh, okay, I'm coming to this place. So, and he decided to found this city. It's not exact that it was based in 1100. It just at some point people decided there must be a celebration of a year of foundation. They have chosen this year because there are no historical proofs. There were many churches. It was a monastery behind me at the beginning. Now it's, honestly speaking, I don't know. We can see the map for some places which we can see around. So right now I'm historical part. I will walk around this place. It's early in the morning, it's about 6 o'clock now, because I've arrived by train from Moscow. And we can see the symbol of Yaroslavl. It's a bear. Why is it a bear again? Yaroslav took his axe and just cut the bear, and after it became a symbol of it. And there we go, that's the river. Behind me there is one more church, a stadium. And there is a flag, again a yellow flag with a bear with an X, and sometimes we even can see Yaroslavl hat above this bear. No, don't see it right now, but I saw it some pictures. So if it's interesting for you, I'm just going to walk around, listen to some historical, yes, guides, and tell you about what I've heard, what I've learned about this place. It's kind of interesting to see. Not all the churches are rebuilt. Right now you can see that some of them are in poor condition, but it's not about all of them. And as I notice, there is a tendency to refurbish them. It's beautiful, but a bit chilly in the morning. Okay, let's continue. Which way are we going? The household and many others. There are many churches around. Not all of them are new, or not all of them are old. Like the one which is behind me was built in the 21st, so in 20th century. Because it was built at the same time where was a historical church. Like before it there was another church, but as we know, in Soviet time and communist time, there was a movement, atheist maybe movement, that God doesn't exist, and the only power which could force people to do something to move to success was party, as you know. So a lot of churches were ruined at this period, and churches are being rebuilt. Maybe some of them are just being reconstructed, but there are many new churches in every city of Russia. Okay, I need to go up this hill and show this arrow from above, because it was a really beautiful view from that hill. And there now I'm on the hill right over there. I was just a moment ago, and now from the top of the hill you can see all this beautiful queue, and there are fountains, but right now they are still off. Maybe it's because it's early in the morning and they will switch them on later, because yesterday in Moscow and in Ryazan all the fountains were working. And you can see there is the bed of flowers in the form of the bear with an axe. Yeah. The word Победа, like victory, because today is May the 9th, celebration of the victory. And I'm near this cathedral, Успение, кафедральный Успенский собор. I love Yaroslavl. It's not that windy here. Yeah, near the river, it's really chilling. I was walking all the way down here, up here, and then just decided not to walk along the river because real chilly. On the other bank there are many houses. The city is growing, it's growing many directions. So. And if you walk away from the historical part of the city, Yaroslavl is actually all the same. It's typical Russian city with some old, like Stalin time, which is 1930s building, maybe 1930s, maybe later. It looks like Khrushchev times probably. And so all the city was built at one time. And not always they have possibilities to fix, to redecorate these buildings. But the city is really clean, it's big, it's beautiful, and it's very wide, you see. And there are a lot of parks, a lot of walking areas, not so many shopping centers. I don't know, maybe there are some, but I just haven't met any on my way. Maybe I'm just choosing some ways to go around to avoid shopping centers. Though Google doesn't show any. Maybe on another bank of the river. There are a lot of people jogging. I don't know why. Well, because it's healthy lifestyle, and today is weekend, it's holiday, and they decided to take a walk, to go for running. So that's like typical street, with typical houses. I'm going towards the railway station. I suppose it's that pink building behind me. It's not the same railway station which I came to, because I came from Moscow. It was Moscow railway station, and that's the central one. I don't know how many stations are there are, but no, at least 2. So what else is interesting? And that is the main railway station. It's nice, it's yellow, good looking, which is interesting. All railway stations around Russia are normally built, constructed, designed in the same similar style. They have columns, and it's like classical style with their tower, with the clock, with the name of the city. But in some cities they are being reconstructed. Maybe they create a new one next to the old, because the city, as city is growing, the capacity of old railway station might not be enough. So, but in Yaroslavl, as I notice, it's still the same. There are no new buildings around. I guess they just have several railway stations, and it's enough for them. Where was it? In Omsk they built several railway stations. So there was one old building, and then they built the new, how to say, for intercity communication, for local villages, not for those who go for long directions, but for some local communication. Well, there is a statue of somebody. I saw the name, but I don't know who it is. I don't know, not really important. And there is a nice fontaine. You see, they probably switched on the fontaine which we saw in the morning. Maybe we should go there and see.
Позвонить кое-куда меня. Алена важно.